We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the Soto District of Seattle. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Dak going to start out going to the air. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked up by Reek Woolen. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Here we go, set!
In motion is Ward.
Ready?
Right to the air is Daniels. Flushed out right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
We have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at them as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
To throw is Daniels. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. Wow, what a gutsy call. If you're the defense, opening drive, you just got the stop, or at least you think, and then boom, right back on the field for more.
It had to feel of something that they had planned for all week long. Hey, first drive of the game, let's be aggressive, let's go get them. And now defensively, they've got to be writing notes to themselves. In practice, work on fake punts right out of the gate because that was really unexpected.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And that is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on fourth down.
Daniels going to throw for it. That one out wide and intercepted.
Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And now a handoff to Charbonnet.
And some room to maneuver. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 31 yards there and a first down.
Charbonnet.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Christian Okoye taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Seahawks take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
19 Tiger.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
2 seconds to go, first quarter.
Come on. Hey.
To the air goes Daniels. He's got this to Pickens. Now he's loose down the middle of the field.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
George Pickens.
58 yards.
And the Giants are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
First carry here for Ken Walker.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. They need 18 yards here on third down. Here's Williams.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on fourth down to punt this one away.
A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return.
And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's one deep for Pickens.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. In motion is Ward. Here's Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
The rookie from LSU leading this offense well. A good throw there leads to a first down. Throwing now is Daniels.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Reek Woolen. Woolen ready to return it. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far. And while you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Again, it's Charbonnet.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves them with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now they'll run on 3rd down with Charbonnet.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Straight ahead, Walker.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
2nd and 10. Play action. Now Williams. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
The Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott picks it. Inside the 20. Fights through him. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. George Pickens in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. 1 second, all that remains. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll begin here with a run with Charbonnet. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Stopped at his tracks by Ahmad Gardner. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go. Here's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10, as they're down to the 29-yard line. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Ryan Brzee fought in and got him down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw, it's Williams. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and this defense will take over right at midfield. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle.
But we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. McCaffrey on the counter. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Now Daniels.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's second and 15.
Come on.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies will try and force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
So a big one coming now for the three-time Pro Bowler Jason Elam.
And now the kick short, but this is a live football picked up in the end zone. Here's first and 10. Looking to throw is Williams.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
On play action, here's Williams.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. Here now, third down. Working out of the gun, Williams. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted.
Picked by Ted Hendricks. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Second and 6 from the 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Ready?
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
And he will have the first down. And even with the 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this nearly all the way down now.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Here we go. Start. Ready?
McCaffrey. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Try to take this home, they'll run.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Elam's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So that not just important in the fact that it widens their lead, but really that was a textbook job of just hanging on to the football.
And we know all the time that coaches talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's a stat that doesn't matter much, but in this drive, it matters a lot. They want to reduce time and score points and lock this game down.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. This is 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. Through the middle of the field.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence.
And this will be recovered by the Giants, and that ought to just about do it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Here's one deep for Pickens. That is intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it.